Yeah.
How am I gonna know? You got to give me the cue because
I guess we are. I mean, it looks like we're live
now.
Now.
We are live.
For
sure.
right
now.
Hey, let's
do this.
You might hear it twice.
Yeah, this is what we do.
This
right?
is it. I have no idea why we're here, and I have no idea why Jeff B is here. But we're bored. So since we're bored, why don't we come see what y'all are doing? Let's do this, Tim.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are just joining us live, unfortunately, it was inevitable, but 10 TV has gotten a strike. But we are now here for at least the next week or so. So we hope you can, or maybe even Mr. Boswell's channel. We're going to see what happens. So, but Tin, tell us what happened.
Or 10 TV 2 sub.
Oh, by the way, we're on 10 TV 2. It's pinned in the chat on our channel. Please go there, subscribe, go over there, like, then come on back because I don't know if there's a chat there. We're not sure.
Oh yeah, I gotta turn that chat on.
Well, or you can leave it on, but then we have to monitor it.
Yeah, we should address that monitoring with our favorite Canadian,
Correct. Hold on.
Okay, so don't put me full screen. I hate that.
Damn it, Krista! I love doing that though.
No,
side by side. Do the side by side.
Whatever.
Side by side.
So shenanigans are afoot. And we know what the shenanigans are, and we know who the shenanigers are. And we'll just leave it at that. But Tin got a strike because a shenanigan did something that they shouldn't have for a reason that they shouldn't have. And I'd like to say I have a dog named Hunter. And he has a 9-inch leash. And
wow.
Whoa, 9.5 inch. Sorry, 9.5-inch leash.
It's enormous.
And he loves to swim in the pool.
And slide on slides?
Yeah.
Slide on slides?
Yeah. So let's kill Jeff B. Come on.
Oh, that's going to happen eventually. Is he here yet? Jeff, please. Jeff, will you please?
I've not seen him yet.
And I love the intro. And Tin, thank you for playing the intro. I just love it.
Oh, thank you for asking me to play it. I appreciate working. In fact, on Tin TV, we appreciate working with everyone like Craig Hunter, Mr. Boswell, and other channels that we work with because this is what it's about. So sticking together, even if we fly too close to the YouTube sun, and I guess we did that. But anyhow, I better digress because
shenanigans.
Yes, Krista knows I might go on a rant.
Good evening to everybody in the chat. Thank y'all for coming. Look, I see Long Island Bigfoot. Good to see you. JM Unleashed. Good to see you, JM. Mr. Boswell, I see you in there. Mary Freeland. Good to see you. Shift Kicker. Our beautiful Shift. Good to see you, Shift. She's right here.
Oh, there's no shenanigans at Raymore and Flanagan's.
That is true, Jim. Paul Scott. Wait, Shift's back. She ducked out for a second. There she is.
No, everybody ducked out.
Are we here?
Hello. Hello.
You were the only one who ducked, okay?
All right. So anyway, we're going to have to go. If y'all are in the chat right now, please go to 10 TV 2. The link is posted up at the top. It's pinned. Shift Kicker posted that for us. So please go there, subscribe, and all the people joining us on X. Hello to everybody on X.
Let me check X.
We gotta check X. We're multi-streaming on different platforms.
Hey Tim, can you show the X screen while we're streaming on YouTube? They won't allow that, will they?
Yeah, I can share screen.
Yeah, let's do it.
I guess I'll have to get an X account next.
I don't
I'm
mean
trying to
to.
get it.
I don't
I'm
even
trying
have
to
one.
get us right.
Hang
And
on.
here we are on X.
Just a
Everybody.
second. My eyeballs. Yeah, right.
Oh, whoa! This is like we're gonna be. It's like a mirror.
I don't even
trying
have
to
one.
get us right.
Hang
And
on.
here we are.
That's us on X
This is
right
awesome.
now.
We look like little people.
We
That
are
is true.
midgets
We are. We are very small.
in many ways.
Look at this. We're gonna go to infinity
That's
pretty
not
soon.
Boom.
We might open up a new portal. Big Chap, good to see you. Angel Rose, Mayor, Stacy. I'm just gonna start shouting names while we're in a infinity ball. Terry King,
Lisa, Bama by the Bay.
Connie Carlo,
The
Mike.
Charming. Hello.
Hey, Tin,
Hey.
I just subbed to Tin TV too.
I just did too. I wasn't subbed.
Shame on you. I've been subbing up for years.
Just telling you the truth.
Oh, Jim, you're such a goody goody.
Yeah. Follow the rules, don't you, Jim?
I know. You
I make the rules.
you make. Oh, that's a good
Hold on.
one.
Let me put Jim in the center. He looks better there.
There you go. You can
Susie, good to see you. Top spin.
put shift where I'm at.
Oh, that's right.
Nope, I'm good down here.
No,
I have rolling
There.
in my tires.
Wait, we should put you like this. Wait, hold on. Kitty in the middle. Kitty in the middle.
I don't care where I'm at.
Okay, so anyway, we got a strike, folks.
yeah,
It's from 2 weeks ago.
It's Adrian's fault.
yeah.
2 weeks.
It's just people are really petty right now, and they're doing stupid things to try to get views and clicks. And they're, you know how this channel, you get attacked by people because you're doing the right thing. Remember that sometimes,
Yeah, and we're not. Tin's not monetized.
I'm
What I find is that
Yeah.
when you get certain reactions, it's a kudos to you, like because you're
what I
getting
like.
noticed, right?
I
It'll
love
get
the controversy.
Yeah, people are noticing you. So move on.
Hey, is everybody
Yeah,
happy that Mr. Biden is going to Ohio for that train wreck?
Oh,
Finally,
Palestine.
Yeah,
Now?
Palestine. Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
The
circle
one that
back.
happened like a year ago?
Yes.
right. It just the anniversary just came up, and not only that, the mayor of Palestine, Ohio, endorsed Trump. I saw that on X yesterday.
Joe's
Yeah.
going there because he wants to take all the Palestinians and ship them there.
Probably. Well, I just find it ironic that it's a year later and now you're going?
Because it's safe now.
Oh, you think he could? Oh, somebody
Oh,
should hand him a glass of tap water.
Oh, he's going to
South
drink the
Ohio,
water.
from the river to the creek.
He's going to drink it like Obama did. You remember when Obama took the little Flint, Michigan drink?
Oh, that's true. I remember that now. Yes.
I wouldn't drink that water.
It's all in the script, Jim. It's all in the script.
Jay, your mic.
Sorry about Jay's wind. It's very windy there, Southwood
Sorry.
border.
I'm sorry. Am I being bitchy at you, bro? I didn't mean to.
Yes,
No.
you are.
If
Okay.
it is me, because sometimes I
Calm
do
down,
breathe heavy.
kitty.
Sometimes I do breathe heavy, and I go, "Oh yeah."
That is kind of a draw to the audience, so it's kind of ASMR or whatever that is. They love hearing.
Like AMSR cooking. Yeah, I'm gonna do that next with my pizza. Oops, sorry.
Oh, it's like watching zits being popped.
Oh gosh.
Oh wait, Craig
Hey,
likes
it's
that.
Marauder. Good to see you.
Craig likes that stuff.
I love cyst popping videos.
Yeah.
I can't get enough of
Ew.
it.
I hate those ones when they drive around and they just whine in their car. Those ones, the millennials and some of
There's
these.
a lot of those going around.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
notice that? All they do is they drive around and they bitch.
Start watching dental procedure videos instead, Craig.
Oh, God, no.
Oh no, but I do like a good wax ear cleaning video, Jim.
No.
Ew.
Top Spin.
Mhm.
Top Spin asked if I live in a tent because he never sees me indoors. Yes, I live in a tent.
He lives in a tent city. There you go.
He's a
my,
no man.
my room number is
Yeah, what is yours? Because
Mine is 302. I'm in
Mine's
room
4-
302.
410.
I'm in 203.
He gets subsidized by the government. Hey, what chat should we be in, Tin? Come to Craig the Hunter channel
Craig
because
the
we
Hunter.
aren't even watching Tin TV
Yeah,
2.
yeah,
But go to Tin TV 2 and please subscribe because
Yeah.
unfortunately,
Let me.
Hunter, the president's son, got us a strike.
Yeah. Well, that's only because somebody decided they wanted to go and nitpick.
Stop.
Okay.
But it was
yes.
a president's son. I mean,
Yes,
he's very
Mom.
famous.
My dog has a 9.5-inch leash. His name is Hunter.
Yes. Try not to tell everybody our secret.
What she said.
How can you take a dog out with a leash that short?
I was born that short leash.
Boy,
Can
is
we?
it
Can
It was a
we?
joke, Boswell. It was a joke.
is the glass
I have
half
a-
full?
I have a question, eh?
Yes.
Okay, I'm in Canada. Eh?
Eh?
What's really going on at the border in Texas?
No.
Poor you. Poor you.
For me, because I can't figure it out. Can you get me
Nothing.
off full screen?
Damn it. I just love it when you go full
I
screen,
think-
Krista.
I think what happened, Krista, is Texas put up the National Guard and it shifted everybody moving into now Arizona and California.
Yeah. So when this
And-
first started to happen, what I put out the theory that it's like everybody piles onto the one side of the boat and the boat tips that way,
Yeah.
right? And leaves the other side of the boat vulnerable.
But like Guam, if you put too many people on one side, it might capsize.
Well, and so then everybody's piling over to Texas, which then leaves every other part of the border open.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Florida's sending their National Guard down there too, which is cool.
yeah.
Well, I've seen
One
videos
battalion,
where people are
1,000
down
feet.
there and it's crickets. There's nothing going on. So
Oh, yeah, there's-
I'm really confused.
There's some dude live there right now that I've been watching, just sitting at a gate. There's nothing there. The dude opens up the National Guard, open up a gate, let a truck out, close the gate.
Good.
But
That's
New
it.
York has passed that they don't want any more. They don't want any more buses coming in with
Oh.
the refugees, right?
Wow,
Okay, so where are they coming from? Why is this psyop going on that everybody has to pile to Texas? Something
Where are we gonna
else
put 'em
is
all?
going on.
Hey, did y'all see the scooter story in New York where they got all these scooters that the migrants have purchased or are renting to purchase? So they're paying like $300 a month to rent these scooters. Then they're going to some guy and working on his food app, delivering food. And then whoever this person is who has the legit account pays them under the table.
Did they get free scooter pies too?
No, they have to pay. They're paying like $300 a month, but we're paying that. Think about it.
Right.
They're getting like
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
$2,200 a month.
So
Let
they're
me-
so
let
you
me-
have. I'm sorry, Jorg. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, let me ask y'all something, just a changing the subject a little bit. But did y'all hear about a week ago, somebody drove their car onto the Virginia Beach Pier and drove it all the way to the end? And
I saw that.
right over
Oh
the
my
end?
I didn't
God.
hear about that.
I
Yeah, mean,
saw the video. It was horrific.
and I've fished off that pier a whole bunch of times. There's a big iron gate when it's closed, and then when you keep going, there's like a little restaurant on one side and a gift shop on the other. So they had to go through all that. They knocked down the thing, went all the way down to the end of the pier, and went through the fence and just went straight down. And the car is still there because it's too dangerous. A lot of people are bitching at the divers and stuff. It's like, you can't do that. It's too dangerous out there. The riptides and everything way out there where the pier is.
Who
They
was
said
the
the
dead
car-
man with his foot on the gas?
The car's upside down and it's rocking like this and it's rocking like this too. And there's
Who
just
was-
no
who was
way.
in the vehicle?
Yeah, who was in it? Did you know Hillary Clinton?
They did mention that there is a missing person from that area.
Was he a chef?
No, I don't know. But the thing is, what I've thought about is if his windows were up, it would have been a very slow death with the car filling up. But if the windows are down, he's been getting chomped on by bluefish and sharks and everything else the whole time. So
Did he work for the Obamas?
Many
No.
times, what they do is they put a dead body inside and put the foot on the gas pedal and problem
Well,
solved.
he'd have to drive a shitload way down the pier, going straight on a pier that goes like this. You know?
It was pretty straight looking, and somebody just had. And what's weird is that somebody caught it on video. Like,
Yeah, it was some little girls out on the beach early in the morning, and they just happened to videotape, and they're going, "Oh my God, he's keep going, he's going, he's going," and he just bloop, went right in there.
Went for
yeah,
it. Jeez. Now, Jim, you got some stories here that I would like to
Yeah.
see if we can bring these up, Jim. Let me see what you got. Hold on.
Jay's got his toy.
All right, the first one, Jim, is a
Yeah.
daily caller story, I believe.
Yeah, this could freeze me. I hope not. This website's hard to load.
Freeze.
Wait,
Okay,
don't-
this is
don't
like
leave
this
me.
is off. Okay, 150
Jay, stop.
Democrats vote against the bill to make a DUI a deportable offense. Over 100 Democrats voted against a bill to deport illegal migrants caught driving under the influence. The bill, titled Protect Our Communities from DUIs Act, passed the House with a 274 to 150 vote, with all voting against the legislation being Democrats, according to the roll call vote. 59 Democrats joined all 215 Republicans to vote in favor of the legislation. Some of the Democrats who voted in favor of the legislation include Henry Kohler, Colin Allrod they're both from Texas, Pennsylvania Representative Brendan Foyle, California Representative Jimmy Panetta, and New York Republican Patrick Ryan. The bill would make driving while impaired grounds for barring a non-U.S. national from entry into the U.S. and for deportation to the legislation's description. The individual must be convicted of the offense to be subjected to deportation. Several Republican members of Congress stood by their support for illegal migrants to be deported for a DUI. Okay, today, my legislation that forces President Biden to deport illegal immigrants who drove drunk or impaired passed the House. I thank my House GOP colleagues for joining me to protect American families by ensuring illegals who commit these offenses are off our streets.
Jim, they need to talk to my neighbor. My neighbor has this problem as well. He likes to drink and drive.
Well, the thing is, I've never drove drunk and had a DUI, and I know people that have. And first of all, if they get caught and prosecuted, it costs at least $10,000.
Hey, my son just went through this. He just had he had one beer, but he slammed it right before he left, jumped in his truck, pulled out, boo, got lit up, and he blew in a breathalyzer.
Damn.
Who's going to
supposed to blow?
It cost him a lot of money. I know I was.
That ain't fair, man. That ain't fair.
When I was younger, okay, I guess I misspoke. There were several times I knew I was over the limit, but I never was dumb enough to get pulled over. And my wife and I haven't gone anywhere in decades under the intoxication of alcohol in a vehicle. If you're going to drive, stay at home.
That's why Uber's great these days.
That's good advice, Jim. And I didn't do that when I was younger. I was stupid. But I didn't get a DUI. I never got caught, Jim. I never got caught.
Yeah, I've never had one. Never.
Let me say one finders on my car. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Let me say one thing real quick. That as far as these illegals and they're putting them up in these what appear to be used to be really nice looking hotels up in New York, the Roosevelt and the Row.
Yes.
Have you seen pictures of the rooms after they've been in there?
They're trashing them, Yorga. There's shit everywhere.
They're trashing them, man. That's what makes God that pisses me off.
There's no respect.
At least take care of the damn place, man. You live in freaking.
They don't know how.
It's like the strawberry fields, Yorga. They just shit in the strawberries, Yorga.
Yeah,
that's all they do.
That's the whole thing. They don't know how, man.
But you know what? I'll say this too. The more illegals that we got around here, the more trash in their ditches I noticed. You know what I mean?
They're litter bugs.
Yeah, big time.
Am I too loud? 10 seconds.
No, I just checked you. I just checked you.
No,
I just dropped you a few decibels. Jim.
Okay, because I don't want to be too loud.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just really listening, and it's different when I'm not driving. I can hear a whole nother.
How does he sound now? I can't even hear him.
He
So
sounds
forth.
just fine.
There
All
you
right,
go.
no, you're good.
Yeah,
There you
Okay.
go,
it
Jim.
was just a smidge, like it
Okay.
was
Oh,
really a smidge.
Okay, I'm not going to read the whole story because this is kind of related to the next story.
Susie, hold on. Susie Snidhead, I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah.
Oh, what
it's
happened?
What
Let me
happened?
see.
She's a survivor of DUI head on.
Oh, I didn't know that, Susie. Wow.
Yeah. Whew. That's why I say Uber's so great now.
Yeah.
Because there's
Well,
no
and not
fucking
only that,
excuses.
No
even when you think
excuse.
you're sober, if you think you're sober the next morning, you better be sober because my
Oh,
son was rear-ended
Yep.
this year at 6 o'clock in the morning by a drunk driver.
wait, it's Jits in my pants.
Hmm
Jits, good to see you.
I figure some
Yeah.
people, I know people shift. They can't just drink one beer. They got to drink a 6-pack. Moderation is the key. If you can't control your
She said
drinking,
she said she slept for almost 6 hours, so she figured she was sober. She
well,
was
Whoa.
not.
Now, Jim, what
Mhm.
does this story have to do with?
okay, one missing line from the Fed's big statement could spell trouble for the economy. Okay, the Federal Reserve excluded one key line from its Wednesday interest rate decision announcement, indicating possible trouble in the ailing bank sector that could spread to the wider economy. The Federal Open Market Committee released a statement at the conclusion of its January meeting regarding the health of the economy, as well as the decision to keep federal funds rate in a range of 5.25% and 5.5%. The statement excluded a phrase that had been present in previous months that reads, "The U.S. banking system is sound and resilient," indicating that a troubled American banking sector could weigh on the future economy.
Shit, Jim. So that means the banks are not things
That's
aren't good.
he
Right,
did.
Jim?
He did not mention the banks. I'm not going to read the whole story,
Oh, wait,
because we
there's
only have
more, Jim. You do have one more thing that
one more
relates to
story.
this. Oh shit! Look at the picture. Wait till y'all see the picture of this guy. Hold on, let me show
Hey,
you.
Buffering.
But
Buff!
didn't we circle back and talk about these things?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Okay, I think if the Fed cuts rates, the stock market's going to drop.
Of course, but they didn't cut rates.
That's what they're afraid the stock market's going to drop. And with these long-term treasury bonds having such high yields, we've talked about this before, Agent J, how are they going to pay these high bond yields if they lower interest rates? They won't be able to.
That's where the banks collapse.
Yep.
And the
They're
bank,
like in a
they're-
catch-22 situation, basically.
Hey, this old guy looks like that young guy who was in the pool that got us a strike 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
2 weeks ago. Sorry.
and had a
Yeah,
9.5-inch
Not all
leash.
of them, though. He doesn't look like some parts of him.
You know what? He really doesn't look like the same guy. I really
Yeah.
don't think this is
I
the same
can't get the
guy.
story to scroll down.
Shenanigans
The
afoot
computer
there.
just froze.
You got to look at his
Really?
legs. See if he's got that long blonde hair on his legs.
Like roaches.
Okay, the
Jim,
story.
can you find it?
Yeah, I have it up. But okay, the number of jobs cut by American employers surged in January as companies look to lower operating costs to adjust harsh economic conditions, according to outplacement firm Challenger Gray and Christmas Incorporated. I found a Twitter post I put on Telegram a few days ago. Basically, okay, now this whole story isn't letting me read it.
It's X, Jim. X. And by the way, if
We're
you
going
are joining us on X, hello to everybody on X that's joining us. And thank y'all for being here. And
87,000
one day you'll learn
jobs.
that you can chat on
Mr.
X.
Boswell, hang on.
Sorry.
87,000 jobs. People lost. There were 87,000 jobs cut. And we've talked about this before. Look at it like this. When somebody comes across their border, they're not considered unemployed or employed. But once the migrants get a legal job and they're in the system, oh, that's a new job created. I firmly believe unemployment is way higher than what we're being told. Then every time they tell us the unemployment, a few weeks later, they got to amend it.
Oh, they're lying to us, Joe.
They're lying to us.
motherfuckers. Damn it.
Yeah, I can't read the whole story now that I sent Greg.
Mm.
Do you know in a couple of towns they have fully automated McDonald's now? There's no employees in there, none. It's all robot.
Actually sounds kind of good.
I know.
I can't read the whole story unless I get an account.
You ask for $20 an hour, okay, bye.
Mm-hmm.
You get a robot.
No, but Jim, you did cover it pretty damn good. And you were also talking about tech industry. What about all those tech jobs? That's a weird thing, huh?
Well, that's the thing is, I don't know if I still have my email that every major firm is laying off people.
Everyone's February.
The UPS is 12,000 middle of the road employees in management, not the drivers and not the CEOs. It's middle of the road management. A lot of most of the tech companies that do AI, but even Microsoft is laying people off.
The banks are laying people
The banks are laying off people too.
That's crazy. And Chap has good. How do we fix this? Well, we
video,
need to reinstall Mr. T for one. That's probably in the right direction.
Okay, because my sister and I talk about investments over Facebook because it's easier than getting on the phone. Her and I both agree the stock market went up way too fast. It doesn't smell right at all.
No, they're holding this thing up. The stock market's being held up. You make money while you can.
And an executive for Microsoft, I put it on my I did a video.
It will crash.
An executive from Microsoft predicts that NVIDIA is going to crash February 28th. If NVIDIA would crash, you figure just about half a dozen companies
2 more weeks
is the reason why the S&P 500 has been up so high. If NVIDIA would crash, it would create a domino effect, and everything will just go down.
Jay, can you speak more on that, Jay?
I have an opinion on that real quick.
Yes. Oh, let's hear it.
Love to hear it.
None of the banks or any of that are going to crash until after this election. Because if they do, right, who's it going to get blamed on? Potato.
Good point.
Yeah, they don't want him to get blamed.
If they end up crashing after and he gets reelected, who are they going to blame it then?
Trump.
Mm-hmm. So they will not allow them all to crash until after. My opinion.
And that's
Schiff, we've discussed this before because you follow what's going on with silver. A lot of these coin dealers, there's a lot of junk silver that they're just low on, like the Morgan silver dollars.
Yep.
They sold out of stuff.
Mr. Boswell, Jay's trying to say something.
Jay.
Okay.
Well, I was just going to say, I see where you're coming from, but they're not going to let it crash because of the election. I don't think there's going to be an election.
Ooh, good point.
I think what's
Bingo.
going. I think what's happening with the banks, my opinion, and the money. We've been watching this for so long. You can't stop it. There's nothing you can do to stop it.
Ooh, that's like the phrase. Nothing can stop what's coming.
Yeah,
or something.
They all own these bonds, and they're just way upside down on these bonds.
They're pushing bonds on all the business channels.
Let me ask y'all something real quick. If we actually go into war, then the election stops as well, right?
Correct. That's the way I understand it. Yes.
Yeah.
If the declaration of war is
right.
So
Think Zelensky.
Stop the election.
Zelensky did that. No
elections in
Yuki land because
I didn't know that.
Oh wait, all you need is a good war.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
That's it.
Hey, what is this guy trying to do? Bring us to war.
I mean, that's you're putting their backs against the wall.
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
Nothing. Say it again. Hey, by the way, I don't want to interrupt this good time, but we're going to come back to this good time. But let's interrupt this good time.
Hey, all you cool cats. It's time for Craig the Hunter's news segment.
Hey, boys and girls. Welcome back. Is Jeff B here?
I have not seen him, Craig.
I know he's going to come later. I know he's going to come later.
He'll watch it later. Yeah, for sure.
He loves the attention, and we love you, Jeff. True story. Right. And now, for your Tin TV Mostly True News Report, I am Harvey Korman. First, for the real and good news. Hold on, should I look for that? You think somebody's going to put it? Oh, wait, somebody's got Mostly True. I see Mostly True. Is there a real and good? All right, we'll get that. Somebody's going to do it. Somebody's going to come around. We'll go with Mostly True News. It works.
It's mostly true.
First, for the real and good news. This is the only real news you're going to hear tonight, folks. Be on guard. Be alert. You do not know when that time will come. That's Mark 13:33. We never know when that time's going to come. And I lost a good friend this week. My buddy James, that turbo cancer, 2 months ago, he was fine. He's gone today. So, and I missed him.
Sorry about that, buddy.
Yeah, it sucks, but
that's actually the best way to do it, though.
Oh, wait. Sorry. I had to bring Shift back in. Sorry, Shift. Tie report. Tonight's tie is from the 80s. It's just a regular 80s tie. We did the 70s last week. Today is the 80s.
Yeah.
And then later on, Tim, that's too hard. I don't know how I'm going to mute everybody. Oh, wait. They are muted. Oh, wait. No, they aren't. Well, wait. I got to get Jorg's laughs. So I got to leave in. Yeah, screw it. I'm going to leave them. If y'all want to laugh. This segment is sponsored by Hunter's Penis in a Pool. If you know, you know. This segment is also sponsored by Hunter's Penis on a Slide. It's not sexual content, it's art. He's the president's son, damn it. We might get a strike for this. We'll be all right. Craig the Hunter 2. Tin TV 2. Please go there. All right. And now for Bad Mugu Guy Pan, Jeff B. Jeff B. recovering from an awful case of food illness after ingesting 4 pounds of tainted Mugu Guy Pan at the restaurant. Jeff B. went deep on the buffet, and it bit back. Jeff B. is expected to make a full recovery. Due to YouTube restrictions, presume from now on that he gets hit with a stiffy every episode. YouTube might censor us. We're not too sure what they're going to do. This portion of Mostly True News is sponsored by Pooty Poots, Rudy Toots, Fruity Chews. Hell yeah, they'll get you high. Available in our fictional merch store now. Thank you, Pooty.
Thanks, Pooty.
Puts out a good Rudy Toot.
We love you, Pooty.
Pooty. Escape monkey on the loose in the Scottish Highlands. Thermal imaging drones have been deployed in the Scottish Highlands to try to capture a snow monkey that escaped from an animal park, the Royal Zoological Society of Scotland said on Tuesday. The male Japanese macaque managed to get out of its enclosure at the Highland Wildlife Park on Sunday. The RSSS says that macaque was not thought to be dangerous to humans or pets, but advises locals not to approach macaque. He might bite. Macaque was reported missing from the farm stop on January 18th, the BBC said. Have you seen my macaque, Jay? Oh, damn it. I had a picture of the macaque. Hold on. Let me go.
Gotta see the macaque.
In case any of you people don't know what a macaque looks like. That is the macaque, I believe.
They're the ones that sit in the hot tub.
Man, and by the way, monkey with a German Shepherd head on it.
If y'all don't know what Jeff B looks like, that's him right there.
There's Jeff.
Look at the head on that.
It kind of looks like the macaque. They could be brothers. Oh, here's a great story. A woman has hamsters stuffed like a pole dancer with notes in its G-string. That is true. We have a picture of the hamster. There he is. So let me read the story on this one. When a beloved pet dies,
stuff a hamster.
that's her pet. She was a stripper, and that's her pet hamster. When a beloved pet dies, there are many ways to memorialize them, for having them cremated to getting them tattooed on them, or keeping his collar. One less common way is keeping a pets of our lives in art of taxidermy, which preserves the stuffed and stuffs the animal. So that's the guy.
Wow.
And yeah,
I
so
feel
she's
bad doing that.
I couldn't look at that hamster.
Somebody went to the trouble to stuff a hamster.
Imagine the precision work to do it. And look, he looks like he's a skinny son of a gun. They didn't feed that hamster well. My hamster was fat.
2 cotton balls and he was done.
And made him a G-string.
That's a stripper pole.
Yep.
That's what she did. Yeah, she's a stripper. Jess Porter Langson, 27, was devastated when her dwarf hamster named Hamilton died. August. So she had him stuffed. That's what she did. So,
well, they only have a lifespan of 2 years, so generally.
A hamster?
Yeah, you're right. My mother let ours out. She thought it would come back like a dog. She wasn't sure. She didn't know.
Oh, I had a cool one that followed me around and get my pocket. And Bear, he was so cute, and he got wet tail. I didn't know, but they said, 2 years max for a hamster. But then I thought, that's really effed up. We give them to our children, and then, it's like, but then the circle of life, I guess that's how we teach them, right?
The kid's going to be tired of it. The kid's going to be tired of it in 6 months. It's going to be your hamster. You're going to be grateful that hamster only lived 2 years, for sure. Next, Taylor Drift or Beyond Sleigh. Vote. Let me see if the picture come up. Voting opens to name Minnesota snowplows. Snowplows are essential to endure the winter in Minnesota. So maybe it's not surprising that every year thousands of people vote on names for the giant machines. All right, so this year they are such as Plowy McPlowface and Darth Blader. Icy State began naming its 800 plows in 2020, and it is expected to announce winners of the 2023-2024 Name a Plow contest, which is next week.
I picked Darth Blader. I did.
Did you really? You were one of the ones.
Yes, I did.
Oh, is that in your?
Yeah, it's in Schiff's neck of the woods. Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
so
now Schiff.
Hopefully they win.
I know. Well, now that's like I said, Beyond Sleigh. We know who that refers to. Beyonce. And then Taylor Drift. We know that one. Another one is Aaron Burr Sr. I like that one. So, Schiff, voting continues throughout Sunday, and people don't need to be in Minnesota. They don't need to be Minnesota residents to weigh in. So anybody can vote and just go to Minnesota's website and name that plow.
Cool. I didn't know that.
And this concludes your Tin TV Mostly True News Report. I am Craig Dehunter. Please go to Tin TV 2 because Hunter Biden's penis got us off the other one.
Thank you, PLC. Got my eye on you.
Good job, Craig.
I don't know. It wasn't that good.
He always does a good job.
Yeah, it was a good one.
It was fun.
I wasn't impressed.
I wouldn't have the heart to have one of my dogs that passed away.
How about the tie report?
Oh, I did the tie, though. I did sneak it in there. It's from the 80s. It's from the
80 ties.
I snuck it in, Shift. It was sneaky. Oh, she might have popped out when that happened. That's probably what happened.
All right,
Thank you.
I've got an unusual story. I don't know if I should I say it now or save it for later.
No, let's do it now, Jorgen. This is your time to shine.
All right, and this is legit. I don't know if you've ever seen a channel on YouTube. It's very big called Mr. Ballin. You ever heard of him, Mr. Ballin?
I think I have. Yeah, I know Mr. Ballin. Yeah, yes.
He tells the weird and the
yes.
I got this from him, so it's legit.
He was
somewhere back in the 1800s, and I can't remember what country. It was some Eastern European country, maybe Poland, somewhere like that. So it's like 1848, something like that, and everything was very local. And
Polacks. Sorry.
This doctor was at his office, and this little boy comes running into his doctor's office and said, "You got to come with me right now." He's like, "What's up?" He's like, "My friend, he's something wrong with him." So he follows him back to his friend's house, and this kid is like choking. His mother's there. He's choking, but every time he exhales, it honks like a goose. Like a goose, yeah. And so the doctor's like trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with this throat, and he feels something down in there, but he can't get a hold of it. It's real slick, So he takes his forceps and he sticks it down in there, and he kind of gets a hold of it, but can't. It keeps slipping off. So finally, this kid's turning blue and everything else, and every time he exhales, it honks.
Oh man!
So he cuts him open like what do you call it, a tracheotomy or whatever.
Yeah, tracheotomy.
Opens it up, and he sees this foreign object in there, and he pulls the damn thing out, and the kid immediately starts breathing, sews him up. He's like, "What in the hell is this thing?" He didn't know what in the world it was. Come to find out, these kids, before all this happened, somebody had butchered a bunch of geese, cut their necks off. And these kids with, I guess, they didn't have Legos and shit back then, to play with. So they were blowing through the geese's neck, and it would make them honk. Well, this kid accidentally inhaled, and he inhaled the goose's larynx or whatever down into his throat.
Oh.
So it literally was like a goose's honk every time he exhaled. Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Imagine bringing that kid duck hunting with you. You would make a killing.
You would win.
That
Let's
big
up the
nose.
Let's bring Honker. Bring Honker along. Jorgen, that's a great story. That's an awesome story. Wow.
That's up, man.
That was on the famous Mr. Ballin.
Mr. Ballin, yeah, he's got a lot of good videos.
That is awesome. Wait.
Kind of Carlos says, so he's the original duck commander?
Pretty much, it came up with his
Goose Commander.
Goose Dynasty.
Now you're going to give everybody ideas. Tin, what do you have, by the way? Good to see you, Tin. It is your show.
No, I don't got anything. I'm afraid to show anything right now. Jeez, I think just talking about.
Ken?
Oh, I do have the Schumann up. If anybody wants to see
Oh, yeah,
that.
yes.
If you're not feeling good.
Well, somebody was mentioning they were tired earlier, by the way.
Yeah, it's been real active, you guys.
People are mentioning they're not feeling well, right?
Yeah, me.
Ringing in your ears. A lot of different things can happen when this is going off, and we know this is not normal right now.
What about like joint pain and stuff like that? Does it work on that too?
Let me see if I can find that little tab that I have that shows.
Hey, Tin, can you explain exactly what this is?
Hey, y'all better stop cutting Tin off, or I'm going to mute y'all.
Oh, this is the Schumann resonance. This is the from Russia, and what it's doing is it's an instrument that measures the frequency of the Earth that's coming off the Earth, because everything has a frequency, and our Earth right now, she's ringing, or she's trying to put the brakes on. I don't know exactly what she's trying to do, but when these things get irritated at these different frequency hertz, it affects people's body, just like a CME and things like that. So if you're not feeling good or ringing ears or headache, it could be because of this.
Yeah, everything has a resonance frequency.
So we're getting bombarded right now with frequencies.
Yeah, something's going on. I don't know if it's the Earth trying to put the screech on stuff. That's what some people say, or if it's just something's going on that's making us vibrate, or the Earth vibrated at a different frequency that we don't normally like. We like to have it way up there, or nothing. But yeah, this has been really strange the last few days, you guys. So, and I can look over on the sun real quick, possibly.
Yes.
I've been following it a little bit, but I haven't been feeling good myself, you guys, the last few days. So, and my vision's been, let's see here. My vision's been bad. I got itchy eyes.
Oh, you got the ick. You got the ick.
Yeah.
Oscar had that one time. Oscar
I
Fish.
don't know what it was. So here's the energy that's coming
talking
in.
about all those crabs last week.
Oh yeah, it was the crabs.
It's more like a dry eye kind of thing. But yeah, we don't have a lot of energy coming in what they're showing. We've got a lot of sunspots. I feel like now they're pulling a Dutch sense on us, where they're taking everything and tuning it all down.
Oh, Dutch was taken down for a while. He had no internet.
Yeah, well, what I meant by taking it down is like downgrading things, so it doesn't
downgrade all the earthquakes.
I got a special report here, and it's in Arizona in the desert. It is raining. We have
really.
Water. Yes.
How is that possible?
I don't know.
Is that normal for this time of year, Jay?
Kind of. Sometimes, yeah. It's just started raining. There's actually water falling out of the sky here.
Wow. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but Jay, in the intro of the show, we had to replay an intro from New Year's, and Jay's wearing exactly the same outfit.
It was wrong.
Sorry, Tim. Go ahead. Sorry, Tim.
Good.
So back on the 29th, we had a high M pop off, and in the interim, we've had just a lot of C flares popping off, just immense amounts of them. You can see that, and then it just shot off to an M there. So there's a lot going on the sun, and the sun's doing a lot right now. It's got a lot of sunspots. We got a big corona hole right here, but we got sunspots. You can see the sunspots just looking without me flipping over the solar synopsis map. Oops, sorry. I'm trying to get this to not do that. Why is it doing that? There we go. So a lot of activity going on there. Let me see if I can go back and we can look at the solar synopsis map. You can kind of get an idea of how many sunspots we got right now and our potential of an X flare. So yeah, we've got a corona hole right here, Earth facing. Boner hole right there. We've got 3564 Earth facing, 3573 Earth facing, 3565 Earth facing. And then we've got this cluster of these 5 that are going to be coming around, and they're all going to be 8 Earth facing within the next few days. Got potential flares in the back.
Now, who made this chart? I know you always you have your favorites. Who is this one that made this chart?
This is Lash. It's okay, Lash, but it's, you never put out quite as. Oops, sorry guys. I don't know why my what the hell's going on here.
We used to grade them.
Sorry, I got it.
Yeah, I remember that. That's why I was bringing it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
My wrist here.
So
there we go. Okay. So this was forecaster Lash. And what they're saying is for the next 24 hours, we're looking at a 90% chance of a C class. Well, we've already had all those C classes, right? 25% chance of an M class and 5% chance of an X class. And you always add 10 to that because, that's a secret recipe.
We don't want an X class.
They don't tell you that. So we do have a 15% chance of an X class because there's a lot of sunspots, guys. Look at that. But it's normal, supposedly, because we're in in a solar maximum versus a solar minimum. We just got a lot of stuff going on the sun, and then
El Nino.
Or is
so
one of these things going to be the one that knocks out our internet? Just saying.
That's probably right. We don't even need to worry about
anything
countries
else.
having weapons. It's going to be our own sun.
Just like the Carrington event.
But currently, we don't have anything coming towards us right now. Nothing potentially that could, be really bad for the next 24 hours. So I think we're okay. I mean, tomorrow's not promised. That's for sure. We all know. Let me see if I can find. The only ones we have to really worry about is that 5767. There's only one of them that's got really bad polarity going on. 5767. So let me look at which one.
Didn't we get a flare back like in the
right
1800s?
Here? Yeah, it was in 1859.
Yeah, they knocked down all the telegraphs and stuff like
that. It blew up the telegraphs. You're right, Jorgen.
The operators got electrocuted. They weren't even touching them because.
So this sunspot right here is our beta gamma, but look how many we have, you guys. So we're the potential for something to pop off right now. It's growing. Your betting odds, right? I mean, something could happen, but right now they got them all about 1% for an X flare, except for this 3567 that's beta gamma polarity, and it could change overnight too. And
We're
this
gonna die?
Nah,
you're just gonna feel bad.
hole, it could grow really big, and then that could cause problems because if anything does hit us, come at us, it'll potentially send it to us faster because that's nothing but an air hole.
Corona hole. Think of the name, Corona.
Mm-hmm.
Corona. Think about what hit us.
So I think we're okay, you guys. But yeah, lots going on with the sun, and they're obviously blocking this shit out. A lot of people are starting to notice. Even the normies are starting to notice it. They're wondering what the hell's going on with the clouds and blocking out the sky. And
yeah, it was cloudy here all day, and it's light rain now.
And beautiful sunsets in the Pacific Northwest. In fact, Spokane was trending yesterday in Seattle because of these beautiful sunsets. And I'm like, yeah, they look really pretty, but you don't understand. It's the signs in the skies.
And if we had a Carrington event, the transformers on the telephone poles would explode. There would be fires all over the place.
Well, that's another thing that when we were talking about Biden taking away the liquid, what was it? Hydrogen liquid something, remember? He wanted to stop all that stuff. Why? Is it because something potentially is going to come in and they know it's going to blow up, so they're getting rid of like the trees up on Snoqualmie Pass that Bill Gates is taking down? Is he doing it because he doesn't want a bunch of debris to deal with later?
Do you guys remember the snow that wouldn't melt and burned?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They still got that. Somebody just mentioned that they had black snow.
Yeah, I keep trying to get every one of you that has snow to light it on fire.
Okay, Steph said it was export of liquid natural gas. So if liquid natural gas is stored above ground in containers and something came in, like the Carrington, it would just combust, wouldn't it?
It would go boom. It would blow the smithereens.
Just like your propane tanks on the side of your house.
What?
Places potentially, right, Mr. Boswell?
It could.
What?
Yeah, you could have potential things that'll just ignite.
The manure pile, Jim. It's methane.
The manure be okay.
It's methane gas. But hey, can we at this part of the show, I'd like to bring up our one and only shift kicker to the stage.
Hey, guys. I have a couple of channels I'd like to shout out tonight. The first one is, hang on, you caught me off guard.
Sorry, Shift. I put you on the spot.
That's
Don't
all
worry.
right.
I muted Jay so you won't hear all of his heavy breathing.
Dawn Yarndoll. She does a lot of different types of yarn crafts and those kind of things. And she's a really good teacher if you're into crafting with yarn. And then the other one is John Camper. He does a lot of different things, repairs. He does prayers. He's kind of a multi-purpose kind of guy. Check him out. And the other channel I'd like to shout out is mine. If you're not subbed, please sub. When this coming Wednesday, we're doing Coffee with Friends with special guests Tin TV, $1 Million Meg, Ashley Swag, and Trust with God. Should be a good morning show. Hopefully we'll see you there. And then
You want to do a prayer for a Shift as well?
Sure. Tonight's prayer. Heavenly Father, in Jesus' name I pray for my family, my friends, and the entire world to be blessed physically, spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. I pray that they will be filled with love, joy, peace, and happiness. I ask that you will protect them from all harm and provide for their needs. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Shift.
Amen. Sorry, I had my mic muted.
Well, somebody muted mine.
I was muting Jay's the whole time. I was going off and on, off and on, off and on. So, folks, if you didn't get the memo, Hunter Biden's little thing, well, actually, it might be big from what we're hearing. We don't know. Got us in trouble.
Oh, they know.
For 1 week, we have a strike at 10 TV, but we ask you to go to 10 TV 2. Please sub up because we knew this day was coming, folks. We just knew it.
And we know we got haters.
Love trolls. Trolls. Hi, trolls.
Yeah.
Our fans.
BLC. We know you.
They have to subscribe to watch, you know,
We're
or they're one of the
rent-free.
numbers at least. They're a viewer.
Housing is at a premium and we're living rent free.
Yes, it is. We're building houses on somebody else's land.
That's true.
But that's okay.
And don't
The housing
forget,
market isn't very good.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Oh, Steph or Shift was gonna. Sorry,
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Shift. Sorry.
Don't forget to visit Telegram, Planet Neutral, and Tin TV on Telegram. And I'm not sure if Craig's got his own email, but Tin TV does. At tintv@myyahoo.com.
I got one Shift. I don't know what it is. Sorry. Go ahead.
Sky pics and videos, send them over if you see strange goings on, or even what you think is a pretty sunset or sunrise.
Wait, I think I do have an email. It's craigdehunter@outlook.com.
What does buffering mean? Interesting, Mr. Beat not here.
All complaints go to that email that Craig just said.
Good, just go, send them there.
Yes. He doesn't even know, never been there. Just send
I haven't been there in a while. Wait, we did have another email address. Hold on, let me try to find it.
You know, it would be nice if people just sent complaints to an email instead of striking somebody's channel, man. That's bullshit.
You're right about that. Can we just get email complaints from now on, folks?
Yeah.
Please? Damn it, I don't know what
Yeah,
happened.
if somebody doesn't like Tim's channel, Craig's channel, my channel, Shift Kicker's channel, just don't watch it.
There's nothing even very controversial that's said on this channel. You know what I mean? That's what gets me, man.
Yeah.
What is there to bitch about?
Sometimes we
And
do.
don't forget Kenny Yorga's channel.
We
Still
fly
there,
pretty close.
Forget about Kelly Yorga's channel. I would thumbs
Oh, wait.
me down and unsubscribe. That's
I found the email address.
Yes, if you could please just email me. It's idon'tgiveashit@gmail.com.
Which is not really the email, but somebody does have that email. Some guy
Do
has
they
it.
really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Thanks, buffering. He wondered where Jeff B was.
Where is he here?
No,
Jeff.
he isn't here.
Damn it, Jeff. I knew
I
he
was
was
hoping AB would get on the panel if he was dressed.
Demetrus.
He's been in the chat like crazy. Look at him. There he is.
It's Thursday night. He's probably naked.
Yeah, in a hot tub.
Next to what he calls the dragon.
Yeah. All right. Now, look, what are we going to do for Sunday night? How are we going to figure this one out? Boswell, you might have to host the show on. Oh, no, we're going to go to 10 TV 2.
10 TV 2.
That's what this is all about. Let's go to 10 TV 2 on Sunday night, y'all.
This will be the fifth show I didn't freeze.
Good job,
awesome.
Jim.
I owe you $5.
Good comment from Top Spin.
I can't believe we haven't brought up the whole Vince McMahon debacle that's been going on lately.
Well, I didn't even hear about him. What did he do?
You haven't heard about that?
No. What happened?
I'll get into it in the after chat.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, yeah. It's going down with...
That's a teaser.
It's going down, man. It's going.
The wrestling world, just like
my God, it's going.
Just like the rappers and just like the actors.
So it's everything. It's all the Satan. Everything's coming to light.
It's kind of a Weinstein kind of thing. We'll just leave it at that. And it's going down. They are erasing everything from WWE about Vince McMahon.
Say it, Yorga. Count Big Chap.
I want to know why they're all so horny. Seriously. What are they taking that makes them that?
Think he's taking so much steroids, and steroids will screw your head up too, like sexually. And they think that's what happened to him. My guy's like 77 years old, man.
Got to keep it going.
But just remember, guys, what's done in the dark.
I'll put it to you like this: he had $14 million worth of NDAs out there, non-disclosure agreements.
Wow.
And the reason he got nailed was the cheesy bastard paid this one girl $3 million. He only paid her $1 million and hosed her on the other two, and then she brought a lawsuit.
Man,
now it's all out. Now it's all out. Yeah,
it's lucrative getting SA'd by Vince McMahon.
that guy's he's in more trouble than you would believe. Man.
Do you think this went all the way back to when we were kids in the 70s with like Bruno Sammartino and Chief?
Could have been.
It probably has, Jim. Yeah, it probably has gone all the way back.
A lot of stuff happened back then. I mean, what was the guy's name that got murdered in Japan? Bruiser.
Bruiser. No, that was in the.
How does Al Bundy know that?
That was in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Bruiser Brody. Yeah.
Oh, talking over each other.
Craig, how does Al Bundy know what he just posted?
What did Al Bundy post?
What did Al? Let me see. Al, how do you know? How do you know?
Studies have actually proved that use of steroids shrinks the guy's package. Fact.
Is that true?
What do you say?
Yep.
What does it
Where
do?
is the package?
Those kind of bodybuilding steroids can shrink a guy's package.
Gosh.
Well, I've read already steroids. Okay, people that take steroids, they can't control their temper. They're out of control.
I can't imagine you getting any smaller, Jim.
That's one thing. Back in the 80s, I worked with 5 or 6 guys that started really getting it before steroids were, I think, were illegal. And these guys turned into monsters, man.
Yeah.
And the funny thing, listen to this, H&J, the funny thing about all these guys is they would work out all day long. And when they got to work, they weren't worth a shit for nothing, man. I mean, you had to carry these dudes around. They wouldn't do any real work.
I remember high school. I left to go to a different high school, and then I went back to go revisit my old high school. And my buddies that were on the football, they were juicing hard, man. They got huge, jacked, and I was laughing at them.
Because your package was bigger.
You're an idiot.
They would get incredibly temperamental. You know what I mean? And from what I'm learning just now, that sexually it makes you deviant. It's not just working on your muscles, man. It's working on the stew that's up in here in your brain, man. You know?
It also causes heart and liver problems too.
Oh, of course. Lyle Alzado had to have both his legs amputated for that shit.
Yeah, fuck Lyle, man.
Well, my friend from high school that still holds the collegiate clean and jerk and bench press record, Victor Politajov, he was against ever using that stuff. He knew guys when he went to Gold's Gym, and then Mike and Ray Mensner, who passed away, and he refused to do it because your health is everything.
I remember Mike Metzger. You're right.
Yeah. I mean,
well, folks,
New York.
Thank y'all so much for joining us. We're going to go backstage and talk all
Connie.
about y'all now. That's all we do. We just talk about y'all backstage.
We're going to talk about what Connie Carlo just put in here.
What did Connie say?
She says,
Oh, she wants to see some big arms, huh? Look at these 3-inch pythons, baby.
Check these out. Folks, thank y'all for being here. Be at 10 TV 2 on Sunday night when we're going to resume as usual, and we'll probably get taken down there too. So come on and join us. No, we'll be fine. We didn't show anything on Hunter Biden's.
Hawk's on Hawk 24, so
Everybody hates Ken. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I know.
You need to make a sitcom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, everybody hates Tim. That's what
we don't hate Tim. We love her like a sister.
There are dog people and cat people.
And thanks for everybody joining us on X. We really appreciate y'all being there. Soon you will be able to communicate with us if you don't already. Talk to us.
Maybe one day I'll join.
You know what that means in a wrestling match, right? This.
Well, no, what?
If you ever see a referee go like this, that means somebody's hurt and we got to end this right now.
I didn't know
really?
That.
Yeah. If the ref does that, yeah.
Wow.
I know all those secret signs, man. I know all that shit.
So now
save it for backstage. We're going to talk about this backstage. We don't want to give out our secrets.
I just yell pineapple.
Pineapple, apple pen.